spent a lot of nights like this. A lot of trips to the emergency room. Nights I can barely even remember. God, I love those times. And so it is with just a little bit of skepticism that I sit here with scars over every part of my anatomy, with a brain that only works part of the time. But during those parts when that brain functions, I remain very skeptical. Skeptical of people who haven't paid their dues. Skeptical of people that everyone assumes is going to be the next big thing. Because I got very skeptical of the next big thing. Do you remember boxing's Dwayne Bobbitt? I didn't think so. And why is it for every artistic genius like Billy Joe Shaver that remains in obscurity, somebody like Billy Ray Cyrus gets all the headlines, all the attention? See, I don't mean to sound bitter because I've had my shares of successes and I haven't really toiled in obscurity because I've been pretty well recognized. But everybody likes to throw a label on somebody. This guy's the next big thing. In wrestling, we're good guys and we're bad guys. Well, not Cactus Jack. You see, I'm not a good guy or a bad guy. No, I prefer to think of myself as something like a policeman. No, even better, something like a garbage man in professional wrestling. Because there's garbage all around us. And somebody's got to clean it up. You see, I have a moral obligation, not just to myself, but to wrestling's future and our children's future, that makes sure that the one thing in this world that's still pure professional wrestling remains that way, and it's a difficult job. But I'm willing to go all the way to Arkansas, which isn't one of my favorite parts of the country, and do just that, because we've got the next big thing there. The Colorado Kid, and when I heard, hey, the Colorado Kid's the next big thing, I thought, bang, bang! Someone's gonna shoot him down. But I heard that he took on Bull Payne and did very well, and I thought, well, maybe this deserves a second look. And so, Colorado Kid, I'm coming not as your enemy, not as your friend, no, I'm coming to Arkansas as a garbage man. Because as anyone will testify, you leave a piece of garbage in the garbage can for one day and it gets thrown out, we don't really have a problem. You leave it for a week and it gets awful rancid down there. By golly, you leave it for 2 weeks, we got maggots crawling all around and we've got a big problem. So Colorado Kid, you tell me, do we have a problem or do we not? Does the garbage man have to come in and wipe the maggots off you and ship you away? See, there's two kinds of wrestlers in the world that face Cactus Jack. Those who pass the test and those who fail. Now, those who pass the test of guts, of stamina, of strength and courage, well, they go on to be the biggest stars the sport's ever known. Men like Sting, he passed the test. Hey, Dustin Burrows passed the test too. It's not impossible. But for every Sting and for every Dustin Rhodes, there's a dozen would-be, could-be wrestlers, the next big things, who are sitting there babbling, handing out chains in arcades because they didn't have what it took. So you tell me, and more importantly, Colorado Kid, when I come to Arkansas, you tell yourself, do you have what it takes? If you do, I'll be more than glad to stick out my hand and say, welcome to the world of professional wrestling and congratulations. You paid all your dues at one time. But if you don't, so help me, I'll scoop you away and throw you out and keep the sport pure for the rest of America.